Hi, I'm Maysha. This is As Long as You're Breathing. And I want to talk to you about different ways to meditate. And I've done a whole series on meditation, so it's nothing that long or detailed. But I do want to talk about the fact that not all meditations have to be sitting perfectly straight so that we can balance and rotate the chakras and pull the energy up and down or lying that way. No, those are excellent meditations to do, especially when you incorporate the breath work. They help calm the body down. They help us be sure to go within. They help us connect up below and above, and then back to the heart space. They're excellent meditations to do, but we don't have to meditate that way all the time. As a matter of fact, we are emotional beings, energy in motion. And sometimes when the energy gets stuck or is being stubborn, or we're having trouble moving energy, when we feel stuck ourselves, when we're not able to get ourselves to actually think about something that we need to, sometimes movement helps more than sitting still does. You can do meditative dance. You can take a walk and meditate. You can swim and meditate. You can be a musician and play music and meditate. You can do almost any activity and meditate. Here's the difference. If you're doing that activity just to distract yourself, there's nothing wrong with that. But distraction often is just to keep from thinking about what it is we're needing to solve, the energy we need to move, the taking responsibility for how we want our lives to be, for taking sovereignty over self. And we actually distract ourselves and end up basically rewarding ourselves with the distraction because it makes us feel good for a little while, but it doesn't solve anything. But when we do those same activities and we are mindful when we're doing it, we are going within and concentrating on our heart space. We're going within to figure out, okay, what is my sovereignty over self here? What is my true self-care here? What do I want to be, feel, and experience that I'm not? What do I need to release and let go of so I can make space? Or what am I not showing gratitude for that, and therefore it's moving away from me? What do I need to do differently in my life so I have the energy to show gratitude for it? Or is it something I really do want to let go? It's part of my past, even though it's still a wonderful thing, maybe, but I've moved on and it's not the right thing for me now. So if we use these times to go in and do that, those actually become meditation times. Now, there's nothing wrong also with just going for a walk or going for a swim or playing music because you enjoy doing it and being totally focused on that activity either. That is also a form of meditation. But when we go within, when we use meditation, that is also an activity in that way. We can be just as productive as in meditation as we are when we're sitting still. We may not connect in the same way, but we do, that movement actually has endorphins being released, and endorphins raise our vibration. And for some people who have trouble sitting still and staying concentrated on things to meditate that way, actually moving meditations actually work better for them. One of the great things too about other types of meditation is it can also be things we like listening to. It can be the beats of a drum or different rhythms or tempos. You see, those things have sound vibration, which have a frequency. Of course, frequencies equate with emotions, the emotional frequencies, and therefore certain frequencies, they raise our vibration. Same thing with music, songs that we like. And the other thing about songs that we like, music that have lyrics, often those lyrics, the chorus is catchy and it's something you can find yourself repeating over and over, much like a mantra, which in very traditional meditation are a couple of clever lines that are easy to remember that bring you back to the place you came to during your meditation. So when you are out in the world and you get triggered, you remember those words and you can go back to those words and they ground you back to where you were. But your favorite song can do that too. So as a singer-songwriter, that's one reason why I really enjoy writing songs that are positive and that have a healing aspect to them. So they can also be used during meditations. They can be used as a meditation, just a speaking meditation. So that's what we're going to do in today's meditations. It's actually 2 songs that I wrote. And the first one, The One and Only Me, is about accepting yourself. And the second one, Be Your Best You, is about self-acceptance, but it's also about accepting yourself in spite of fear. So that's what we're doing today in our meditations. I hope that you all enjoy them. Please let me know, give me some feedback so I know. And if perhaps you're a singer-songwriter or some other type of artist, please consider making sure that what you do has some aspect of healing to it. Often with our art, what we find that we do is we touch on the things that move people, the sad parts of things, perhaps, the things that have hurt us. And that's a wonderful thing to do. That helps people connect to us. But when we go ahead and we take it that one step further and we add a healing part to it, then every time they hear that song, it also takes them all the way through to the healing. It doesn't just remind them of the pain that they're connecting to or the sad memory that they're connecting to. So that's another point I wanted to make. You don't have to do it with every song. I'm a little extreme on it, but people listen to music. They love music. So I really feel that if I'm going to write it, well, I want to be sure that they come away from it every time with a little bit of healing. So maybe you'll remember that too. Thank you for your time.